So, content, and how has it changed me as a person, and how has it benefited my business and me personally in my life? Well, it's done so in quite a lot of good ways, to be fair. And I just wanted to do this video just to talk a little bit more about the benefits outside of, say, generating leads or getting new business for your small business that making content can actually have more specifically for your life. And for me, I've been posting content now and doing video content for 2 or 3 years consistently. And in all honesty, it's given some absolutely amazing benefits for me personally, not only for my business, but me as a person in general as well. Now, one of the main benefits of posting content and getting on camera is it's bloody scary when you start off with. And if you're in a position at the moment where you've been thinking about doing video, or you've dabbled a little bit, and you get that horrible feeling of fear when you start to hit the record button, then this one's kind of for you, because I've been in exactly that position before numerous times, and it's something that does take a little bit of getting over, to be fair. You can have all the best ideas in the world for posting content, and as soon as you hit that record button, things just seem to go to pot. And I think a lot of it for me specifically was a fear of what other people would think of what I was saying on camera, how I looked on camera, that kind of stuff. And what I quickly came to realise was that until you've got an audience on social media, you don't really get seen by that many people anyway, to be fair. So all of the content that you're putting out, a big proportion of it never actually gets seen by anybody anyway. So that kind of discounts that fear straight away of people seeing you online and that side of the fear, because really a very small proportion of people are actually going to ever see your content anyway. Now, one of the other fears as well is even just being in front of the camera and how sort of uncomfortable it can feel. And again, like I've just said, I've experienced that myself tons of times. And for me, when I first started getting in front of camera, it was awful. Even just stood in my office at home, I'd be asking my missus to, when are you leaving house? When are you going to work, so I can record some videos, because I was that scared about hearing what I was actually saying on camera and stuff like that. And that was all just coming from in here, and my daft fears spinning around in my head. Again, just not wanting to look daft, not wanting people to see that I was shit on camera or stuff along them lines. And then when you start to come out into public and film like I'm doing today, that fear just goes up through the roof even more then. But again, a second realisation that I've had since doing content on video is really nobody at all gives a crap about you walking about with a camera and talking to camera. Everybody is just on with their own stuff on a day, and they're not really that bothered about what you're doing, to be fair. Now, I've walked through busy supermarkets with the camera on myself and just videoing me talking to camera. Walking about here, I mean, it's quite quiet today on the beach. But again, that main fear that I had was people are going to be looking at me and thinking, what's that idiot doing with his camera? But when you actually do it and you walk through these people, you quickly realise they've got no time in the world for what you're doing. All they're bothered about is what they're doing. And again, that gets rid of that fear in your mind straight away then when you realise no one really cares. So those are a couple of fears that I had when I started creating content, and that's kind of alleviated those fears. But what are some of the benefits that I've had personally? Well, obviously number one benefit from making more content and posting more video content has been an uplift in business coming through. So it is a good way to generate awareness for your business, and from that attention always comes more leads and eventually more sales. So that bit's been really good. But in terms of personal benefit, so how it's actually changed my life for the better, is just, again, down to those things that we've just discussed, where I've always had it in my head what people think and been worried about what people think and stopped myself doing things based on what I thought other people would think. And honestly, since doing more video content, I really don't care less now what other people think, and that's helped me no end in my personal life. It's helped me to get out of my own head and really just get out of my own way on a lot of things, and it's helped me to find a voice that I know has always been there. It's been there obviously when I'm around friends, when I'm around family and that kind of stuff, but it never really come out on social media. But one of the main benefits is it's helped me to definitely find myself a little bit more and be able to portray who I am and my personality, which when you're the face of your business is a massive, massive thing to do. So yeah, I think the overall message really for this video is, if you're coming into 2026 and you're scared of hitting that record button, or you're scared of putting yourself out there a little bit, just do it, because really the only thing that's holding you back from doing it is that thing up there. And once you get out of your way and do that, you'll then start to see the benefits yourself, and you're not going to be good at it straight away. There's always stuff to learn with it, and it's like anything in life, practice really does make perfect. But if you put the time and the energy into it, and you do allow yourself to get out of your own way and actually do it, you'll start to obviously get better at creating the content, and then from that you will start to notice some positive changes for both your business and your life as well. So that's my 2 pence worth on it. Let me know in the comments below what you're up to with your own content. Do me a favour, subscribe to the channel, because it'll really help. I'm going to be talking just a lot about my own experience of running a small business, how it affects me personally, things that I'm doing within the business, problems that I've had in the business, stuff like that, things that are going well. And I just really want to make it a bit of a community of other small business owners to just talk about stuff that affects us all when we're trying to run a business and live a life at the same time. So yeah, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, drop us a message, and I'll see you on the next video.